Hi there everyone, and I have a very nice, very interactive chess game to show you by Aron Nimzowitsch, one of the leading chess players, especially in the late 1920s, one of the best chess players in his era, and his opponent was Nielsen, and this chess game was played in the Copenhagen Simul, in a chess Simul in 1930. So let's see what happened. We have e4, c6, and this is the Caro-Kann defense. Developing the knight, pawn takes, knight takes, and this is known as the Steinitz variation of the Caro-Kann defense, knight to d7. Developing the pieces, knight goes back, e6, bishop to d3, c5, charging to the center, and Nimzowitsch castled. Bishop to e7, c3, castling, rook to e1, b6, so black wants to fianchetto his bishop, and bishop to b7, bishop to f4, and eliminating the knight and giving white an isolated pawns, isolated queen's pawn. So knight to d5, attacking the bishop, pinning the knight. If knight takes bishop, bishop takes rook. So knight from 7 to f6, and placing the bishop in a very active spot. So the bishop is aiming the king. Knight takes bishop, and then knight takes on e4, and also the knight is getting one step closer. Knight goes back, challenging the knight, and we have an important move by Aron Nimzowitsch, rook from a to c1. So he is placing his rook in the open file, and black can't even fight for the open file, because if rook to c8, then rook takes, queen takes, and then damaging the pawn structure, capturing the knight. So knight takes, and then lifting the rook up. This is how he captured, and he can also use his rook and attack the king. So queen to d5, also targeting the a pawn, but then the rook is getting in. So this is actually the critical position of this chess game, and Nielsen made a blunder. He played bishop to d6. He should have considered bishop to d8 and challenging the rook and kicking the rook back, but bishop to d6 was a blunder. He overlooked something very important. Can you see what he didn't see in this position? Well, simply rook to d7 and the bishop is pinned, so black must play rook to d8 and then capturing the bishop, and black must capture back with the rook for not losing queen and for not losing material. And maybe bishop takes rook was expected, but Nimzowitsch played an unexpected, a surprising move in this position which Nielsen was not expecting. Can you see what white can play in this position? And after the next move of Nimzowitsch, believe it or not, after that move, black resigned. So let me give you a few seconds. Okay, did you see queen to f6? And after this move, black resigned. Actually, an incredible queen sacrifice for checkmating the king. Actually, how to defend the checkmate threat? Queen takes on g7. If capturing the queen, then we have check. And then checkmate. Very beautiful stuff. So the only move which prolongs the game is queen takes on e5, but this is losing the queen, and white is basically a queen up. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this very beautiful chess game of Aron Nimzowitsch, and I hope to see you next time. So this was a notable game of Nimzowitsch from 1930. So do take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.